Hey guys, Jersey Gaming here. Today we'll be doing a Frontier Communications honest review. Now, so far, ever since we had the service, I think it was back in maybe 2007. From 2007 to around 2011, it was the most shittiest internet ever. Before we had Frontier Communications, we had dial-up service, which was also much shittier. But ever since Frontier came in, they took over. They gave us this fat, white, chunky modem that provided probably the worst internet service besides dial-up. We had satellite internet here while dial-up was here, but we decided not to go with them because I think it was more expensive. So it was ever since 2015 to 2016, Frontier Communications has improved a lot in our area. So about 2 weeks ago, we called up Frontier Communications about what? Just kidding. Because we called them up about our internet speed and about upgrading, and also when our repair was going to be done, because we had 2 tickets sent out to us that were never completed. Well, on the website and on the account, it said it was completed, but no one ever came by on that day, and they set up another one for Monday, and they never came by. We called them again, and they said that someone had already come to the house, and we were home all day, and no one came. And they said, well, they didn't have to come into the house for repair. They could have just went to the telephone pole. But we were told that they would probably come inside the house and test the lines and stuff. So they never came. Our tickets never got resolved. They probably say incomplete or something else. So we asked them about our internet speed, and they said we're supposed to be. Well, I told her it was a lady, sounded like an Indian lady, like from India or some. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Is this like some kind of scam call or some shit? I'm just like, alright, fuck it. So we are currently subscribed to the Broadband Max internet. It is the 6 down, 1 up, and from our geographical location, we are 39 miles. Yes, 39 miles away from their local Frontier office here in Arizona. Sorry. But we were too stupid enough to call their customer service billing number, which I do not recommend really calling. You should just call your local office if they're more shittier than their 8101 number. Then just call the 8101 number instead of the other one. But really, I really think our office is much better than their office. We're not really like a big town. Sholo office is only like maybe 13,000 people. And where I live, we're maybe like 9,000 people. So, yeah. When we called, it only took like 2 minutes for them to pick up. And that lady, she really didn't know what we were talking about, because we were asking about Fios and stuff. But that's a whole different story. But I'll get into that video maybe later. So let's just focus on what we have right now. So all you guys know, you probably all have this modem. It's the Frontier Westel or Netgear 7550. Throw that piece of trash out. That is probably the shittiest modem ever. I've heard reviews, and I've did this myself. Well, I haven't done any tests with it, but people are saying that modem is still like in the 2001 era of technical stuff. So I would really recommend you going out and getting a separate modem. Like, just go into like a Frontier, or not Frontier website, just go into a website and type in best modems for Frontier DSL, and just go to this one right here, approvedmodems.com, Frontier, and that's for FiOS. So this is the one I have right now. It's the Action Tech GT784WN. It works flawlessly. It is actually much better and more, it's better built than the cheap Frontier modem, but you know, if you don't want to buy this modem or any other modem, you can just stick with the one Frontier gave you. That'll last you for a while. But, you know, through time, it'll wear out. The DSL port will probably get old. The ports will probably give out. The signal will give out. So I would really recommend this modem for you guys. It works flawlessly. And it has two external antennas. So you guys can point your antennas in the direction you want the Wi-Fi signal to be stronger. Now, this is a modem router combo. It's not a separate modem, but we all know that the wireless on the Frontier modem is cheap. If you open your Frontier DSL modem, it's just a copper plate with wires attached to it, and that Wi-Fi signal isn't that good. In the house that I live in, we're about a small house, and halfway through, like halfway between the modem, well, I guess halfway, like in the middle of our house, service, the Wi-Fi signal drops down to about 2 bars, like as you can see up here. Yeah, we're not currently connected to the Action Tech. We're connected to a different router. So, really recommend this router for you guys. It is probably the best DSL modem out there. But if you don't want a modem or modem router combo, you can get something like this, the TP-Link GD8616 ADSL 2 Plus modem. It's just a modem. That's it. No router, no wireless, no nothing. It's just a modem. I really wouldn't recommend going with Netgear, since I've heard reviews on YouTube. You can go and look on YouTube and the internet, Google it. People say that after about a year or two, the router just dies out and it stops working. So if you have like a 60 megabit internet connection and it's going through the router, like a year or two later, your speeds will drop to maybe 40 megabits per second. Right, we all know you can't get that on DSL, but that's with cable or FiOS or whatever. So yeah, these two modems right here, really would recommend if you don't want the modem router combo. But I would recommend this one right here. Okay, so I've already wasted much of your time. Let's go ahead and head straight into the speed tests. And I'm connected to the 5G internet, 5G Wi-Fi signal on the router. And we're going to see what our speed test is. I am connected to the closest server possible to me. And 61 millisecond ping. And 2.2. Alright, so about 2.2 megabits per second. That's about a whole megabit faster than what Frontier said they could push out to our location here. So yeah, I've heard this thing called throttling. Alright? I've heard people saying that Frontier and all the other internet companies throttle your internet speed. So I guess right now they're not throttling our internet speed because it's freaking early in the morning, which is probably when they're all probably sleeping on their chairs and drinking coffee and masturbating to porn or something, but who cares? In a bathroom, peeing or something. But yeah. Holding their dicks and touching each other's butts, like me and this other kid over here. But yeah, let's not get into that. Not in this video. So yeah, guys. Really, I would rate Frontier's internet 5 out of 10 stars. I take off 3 stars for their customer service, 1 star for not getting our speeds, what we're paying for, and 1 star for the extremely high ping.
So, Sean, I finally made it straight.
I don't care.
I used some old tape or something else long time ago.
Okay, you can get away from me now. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys another thing as well. We're gonna go to the Frontier site here. Don't know why that's there. So all you guys know that most of you, probably every single one of you guys, have called this number here, 1-800-921-8101 number, which is the customer service, which really sucks.
Big one.
So if you're like me and you don't want to call them, oh crap, wrong one. And if you're not like me and you don't want to call them, I would just recommend doing this Frontier office near me, and it'll show you the well, here you go, right here, this is the one. It'll show you the closest Frontier store to or near you, or you can just type in frontier.com/retail stores. If this will ever load. Alright, so now you just pick your state. There's only 29 states in here, I believe. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 20 states. Alright, so just pick your state. I'm in Arizona. And there you go. There's gonna be a list of every single Frontier store in your state. If there's one near you, I would really recommend you calling them and not calling the 8101 number that they have. So I would call this one right here, this one right here, and also it also shows the hours. It has their phone number, street address, notes. So mine does not accept payment. So yeah, guys, there you go. I would recommend you calling your local office instead of calling the other one. I think it's located in Connecticut or something. Alright, so in Pennsylvania, this is the only one in Pennsylvania, and it accepts payments. That's weird. Alright, so let's go to something else. Let's go to California. It's a big state.
Big state.
Alright, so they have multiple ones. So yeah, guys, I would recommend you calling your local office instead of calling it cheap. Cheap 8101, but you can still call it 8101. It's just that that one really sucks, and it takes you like an hour to call. They put you on hold for like an hour, and then they talk to you for like 30 seconds, and they put you on hold for another hour. But with these guys, if you're a small like town, or if you're a medium city, it shouldn't take that long for them to answer. But yeah, just call your freaking local office already. Alright, so hopefully this time the video doesn't get corrupted, and I'll go on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching, and I'm probably gonna go jack off.